Hey folks, welcome back to the Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. I got these boxes out here just kind of waiting to see what we're going to do with them. Some I'm going to clean some of the comb, and others are going to go back out to the bee yard when the single deeps are ready to expand. But this video we're going to go out and check on hive number 9. Haven't looked at it in a while. It's the miracle hive that came out of winter, and it was full of dead bees and maggots, and I think it's doing okay. Haven't checked on it in 2 weeks, so we need to get in there and make sure the small hive beetles aren't taking over and check it out. And also I might check on hive number 10 next to it, depending on how much time we have. So I got the bee wagon loaded up with all the gear, and let's head out there and see what we got going on. Okay, we got some decent activity on the front there. Looks like we're going to be dealing with shadows today. That's what happens when the leaves come out. So I'm not going to smoke them unless I have to. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open their entrance up to the next higher size. And I've got this spacer here with the notch in it, so that'll give them a little more ventilation in there, because it's warming up now. See good population of bees right here. That's a good sign. I've also got their screen bottom shut off. I'll probably leave that in still. Yeah, that's looking good. And no hive beetles running around up here. That's good. So still see our capped honey from these honey frames on the outside. I don't see any beetles crawling around. On these beetle blasters, get the bees away from there. You want to, before you pull them up, take your hive, the round part of your hive tool and run down it because there'll be beetles hiding underneath that sometimes, and that'll smash them. I noticed the bees kind of hanging around the edge of that, so like maybe there's some underneath there. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Find a level spot so they don't leak everywhere. That one was a little full. So there's a nice population of bees. I see bees across all frames. So we may add us a frame here with some drawn comb. They seem pretty calm. There's our honey frame. They're putting nectar in around that honey at the top. So we got some foraging going on. Trying to get a little bit better shot. With all these shadows, it's not going to be the best for videoing. Got some nice cap brood here. And this whole frame is laid up. Let's see if I spot that queen before I go over to the camera. She hadn't been on this side yet. Okay, you can see the cap brood there, and out from that cap brood you see the white. So that is uncapped larva. So that means she started there in the middle, the top, and worked her way out. And she's laid this whole frame up. So she's doing good. Queen CC is kicking it. After what all she's been through. I got to be careful with this frame because it's just hanging comb. It's come out of the, it's not connected at the bottom, so it kind of flops around. So she's laid this all up and worked her way this direction, and this is where she had originally laid. So she's backfilled some of those as they've emerged. Not seeing her. There she is. She looks kind of odd with her wings up like that. You can see the remnants of the red around the outside of her little, I don't know what you call that, the bald spot there. So she was marked last year. So she is actually the Tiny Swarm 3 swarm queen from last year. I've never seen a queen walk around with their wings spread out like that. If you seen that or know what that is, let me know. Maybe she's just hot. And she hasn't been on this frame, and this frame is completely laid out in capped brood. There's a few uncapped around the edges, and that's untouched, and that's mostly pollen there, lots of yellow pollen. That's pretty. I wonder what that comes from. Looks like it all came from the same location. So I don't know. I don't think they're really ready for another frame because a lot of this is empty. So I'm going to wait a while. Wait one more week. I'm going out of town for a week. So by the time I get back, they'll probably be ready. by the time you see this video, I'll probably already be back. So the only thing we're going to do different is I'm adding this spacer here. Oops, it needs to go on top of this. Go back in. So that'll give them some air circulation if they're getting a little stuffy in there. Wow, it's getting warm. There's not much breeze. That's odd for Oklahoma. So their entrance is right here. So I'm just going to flip this around, make it bigger now. I see lots of that yellow pollen going in there. That'll help them get in and out of there a lot easier. Yeah, you can already see there's a bunch more going in at the same time now. So they're having a little traffic jam. That'll speed them up a little bit. Okay, hive number 9's doing good. This is April 26th, I believe. So, yeah, we'll probably in a week maybe add a couple frames depending on how much they forage and bring in. And that cat brood will be emerged probably within the next week or two. So that'll give them a lot more bees to run their operation with, and they'll start expanding and doing better. So that's it for the video. Give me a thumbs up, and a thumbs up for the Miracle Hive. And subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.